Just commending both teams on this is what a finals game should look like. So it was, I think both teams leaving it all out on the floor, and so I was pleased to see that on both sides.
First question comes from the last row to the left.
Cheryl, Maya really took over in this game, really the first time in this series that she's stepped up and really taken over the game. Completely, very good all-around game, 31 points, rebounds, assists. What did you think of her performance tonight? Obviously,
we needed every bit of what Maya did. It wasn't easy. I remember more of the turnovers that I do. The 31 points. I mean, there were two big threes that were memorable for me. But Maya just makes plays. I think that much like Nneka after game 2 came back in game 3 and wanted to be more persistent. I thought Maya was more persistent in trying to find opportunities to score. It was in a variety of ways. It was in multiple positions. She was perimeter, post. It was in transition. It was hustle plays. It was executing some stuff out of timeouts. It was getting fouled at times, and obviously it was huge.
Next question, the last row left.
Cheryl, in Game 3, you talked about rebounding as a matter of want. Lynx go plus 16 tonight, so how would you rate Minnesota's want-to factor on the boards, and how vital was that to get out of here with a Game 5?
Well, I mean, anybody that understands what it takes to win games, that rebounding is at the top of the list. It's possessions, and so we got a huge effort from Sylvia fouls. We didn't necessarily weren't able to feed her the rock in decent positions to score, so she found her own way to get involved in the offense, and that was hustle plays on the glass, and it was hard. It wasn't like that they weren't in there, trying to keep her from it. It was just, I just thought it was, again, both teams, competing, what I would call on 10, like just giving it everything that they had, and it was, I think for us, when you went on the road, what you remember most is answering runs. There was a huge one there at the end when they tied it. And that was huge. That next possession, that was a turnover. I can't recall exactly what happened, but I know Snow was a huge stop, and it was just being able to hang in there and not let him take the lead, because the crowd was obviously amazing. So kudos to the business staff for giving the Sparks such an amazing environment. It was a great show for our league on national television. So yeah.
Next question, front row to the right.
LTOs with TG Sports. This has been an amazing series. It seems like whatever team might have lost that night, the next night, they come on a different level. What do you think is going to happen in Game 5 between both teams? What do you expect is going to take place?
Well, as I told Rachel, our Star Tribune reporter that flew all the way from Minneapolis to be with us, I gave her a prediction of what I thought Game 3 was going to be like, and I couldn't have been more wrong. So she asked me today, and I said I have no idea. And so I will answer to you, I have no idea what to expect. I know what you wish for, but you have no idea. You have no idea. And we're just going to try to prepare our team and see what we can do.
Next question, Cheryl, to your left standing.
Coach, considering the roller coaster this series has been, are you glad there's almost 4 days before you play again, or is that a lot of lag time?
It doesn't really matter. I think all of us coaches getting another practice, and I think we're thrilled to be able to spend a little more time together, but I just think it's maybe for the players to get their legs under them, maybe it's a good idea, because this has been intense. And like you said, I told our players this, it's an up and down of a series, never too high, never too low, and we each won each other's home court, and that's not easy to do. When you look at the home court that we have and our fans, you look at what exists here, it's a tall challenge, and so credit to both teams for being able to get that done. And then now it's Game 5, which is what everybody was asking for or hoping for, and here we are.
Next question, also to your left standing.
Joseph DiPolito, St. Paul Pioneer Press. Cheryl, with Brunson in foul trouble for most of the game, how pivotal was Howard's play tonight and Moore's defense against Parker tonight?
Well, certainly not an ideal situation. I'm already down a post and losing the Carver last game. So I've got 3 posts left, and one of them gets in foul trouble. It was the worst case scenario that if you could tell me before the game that was going to happen, I would have told you we were in big trouble. We had already obviously, had consideration that Maya was going to play there, a matchup on Parker, so we tried to get her ready for some of the things that she would see. But I think our stuff is not Maya versus Parker. I think it's team defensive concepts, the same way it is for LA. I don't think it was, Maya's individual defense, that got anything done. I thought it was more our attention to what they were running and how we could try to prevent the easy ones, because I think she got going a little bit early, some of the shots, against Howard. But Howard's minutes were big in that this is a young player that's on a big stage and kind of got thrust into this place of everything you do matters. Sometimes it was good and sometimes it was, just okay. But I thought Gia Perkins, the player Gia Perkins, was huge in that playing Gia and moving Maya to the floor. That was really helpful to us. Gia gives us an amazing energy on defense, and obviously a great mid-range game. She had a huge jumper for us on the help side. We were able to swing it around to her. We just have big plays. That's what when you win on the road like this. It's Brunson's bank that she made. It's Simone's shot along the baseline that she made. It's Gia's shot. It's answering the run. Because all you need to do is, if all of a sudden you don't score 3 times in a row, you're going to lose a lead. And so we have the ability to find a way to at least put the ball in the basket, to answer it at some point, to keep the separation.
Last question, 3rd row to the left.
Jesse Doherty from the LA Times. Coach.
It's weird. You sound like you're over here. Doesn't it, Ron? Yeah.
I'm over here. What, if anything, rattles Maya?
I think when I sub and take her out. She doesn't like that very much. She looked at me like, me? Like, I'm coming out? But I don't think a whole lot. I think it's the greatest thing about Maya. She's one of those players that can do multiple bad things in a row. She'll turn it over on offense and she'll miss something on defense. And with Maya, you just never know when she's screwing up. And that's the greatest thing about Maya. She's always in that next play mode. And she believes at all times that she's going to make a play. I haven't seen her be rattled. Beard would rattle me. Her defense would rattle the hell out of me. I'd have been turning it over every darn time. So I guess if Beard can't do it, I don't know.
Sure.
Thank you.